Hi, Bowling Champ here, the easy way to run bowling tournaments. We're always building new features to help you look like a pro tournament director. Today we're going to talk about brackets. Brackets are easy to add to your next tournament. You can set them up in minutes, run them by yourself, and easily share the results, either by printing the bracket trees or by directing your bowlers to the online bracket page for your tournament. So, today I'm going to show you how to set them up and a few of the highlights of the bracket features. So I have here a tournament that I've set up for demos, the demo doubles roll-off. It already has some registered bowlers and the bracket feature unlocked. So let's get started. Let's go into the bracket main page. All right, so here I'm going to start by creating a bracket. Let's make sure our first one, we'll just call it handicap, and the brackets automatically score the scores for the brackets using the handicaps that you entered earlier. So say maybe $15. The first place is $25. Second place is $10. And right here you'll see easily that you're going to make $85 for each of these brackets. 1, 2, and 3. Easy enough. All right, we'll go ahead and create that bracket. Well, let's make one more. This one we'll call our scratch bracket. We'll make it a little more expensive, a little higher stakes, 20. We'll pay 35 and 10 for seconds. 1, 2, and 3. Now I realize that here also in this first one, let's go back in. I didn't actually click the handicap, but I'll go ahead and update that now to make sure that this is our handicap and that's our scratch. Okay, now that brackets are open and set up, each individual bracket has its own order form. So I'll go in here and you can see that. So now all of my bowlers are already registered. I have an input field for all of them, and I'll take the orders here. But there's also an opportunity to register your bowlers all at one time in our master list, and that'd be here with this bowler entries. So let's go in here so you can see how you can take your orders and your entries for your brackets all at one time. So now our handicap and our scratch are both listed here. So the beauty here is that we also can see that this one has 8 possible brackets, and this one has 11 if people are asking, but you never know how many more orders are coming, so they're still welcome to, of course, buy as many as they would like. All right, I'm gonna leave these 2 off just so we have 2 people who ordered no brackets, and I'm gonna save all the entries. So you'll notice then if you go back into the brackets individually, to actually get them started, you generate them from each individual manage page. So we'll start with our scratch. And up here is generate brackets. You'll see now the orders are here, they've been pulled through, and I'm ready to get started. So I generate them, and it brings me up, and it says that we got 5 brackets total in the all. Here are our players. The little question mark means the games haven't started to be scored yet, but you can cycle through them. You can view the bracket groups, the actual people in each matchup, and then the summary of them. So we also notice here that Bart had 5 brackets actually be placed and 5 that didn't, and $100 needed to be refunded to him. Usually that won't happen because of course you have so many players and so many entries, but this time is great for illustrating that. But once again, I'll start this one as well. This is our scratch one. All right, so this one is also generated. All right, so once they're both in progress, as the scores come into Bowling Champ from your games, the scores will come directly into this as well. When you want to share your brackets, you can write them to the link, or you can print them out here. I'll pull that up just real quick. You see this going to print. So each round you can welcome to print, or of course one final summary in the end. And also you can see here in our payouts, we have one master financial sheet. Right now, it'll show you all the refunds that are needed by the person. And then when the person is actually paid, you can go ahead and mark it as paid. And that way, even if you're running with a team You know who's been given a refund and who is still waiting. The second thing also is here is the payouts come in and the game and the brackets are finished. It'll be the same thing here where you can mark out who's been paid and who still needs to be. Okay, I've added the scores here for our players back in our tournament management section. So let's go back to our main brackets and finalize our brackets. We'll go back into brackets. And now we'll see that the scores have been updated and they're showing here in the brackets. With our scores all entered, we can now see who all of our winners are. So our Donald Duck had 246, so he's won a few. But this last one here, Bart won. If we believe all the scores are in and validated, we can go ahead and finalize the bracket, essentially locking it. All right, we need to finalize each one. So now we'll go into our handicap bracket set. There's 10 brackets in here. And you can see here, once again, each score. This one was our handicap, so handicap scores are being added in. And we can see our winners. Also, you can see here that there was a tie. So these three went head. Selena won out. But I do think all these scores are ready. So I'm going to go ahead and also finalize this one. And now we can manage all of our payouts for the brackets here. Once again, in our payouts section, you can see they're both marked complete. So we can go in here. And you can see all of the final standings. Bart won 6. Donald won 7 first place to second place. His payout is 235. So this is once again a grouping of all of both of our brackets together. You can view them individually if you just have a question or just want to see here, as well as of course back in their individual pages. And you can also always mark them out as paid. That way, for your records, you know who's been paid and who's still waiting. And that's all there is. That's brackets. So add brackets to your next tournament. Bowlers love them. It's an easy way to make more money with your tournament, and now it's easier than ever. Thank you.